By now, you've probably heard that Magnolia is the place to be. It is blowing up, and we've shown you a ton of different neighborhoods right here in Magnolia, Texas. But today, we are showing you a neighborhood that is all about value and location. We're gonna be going inside these two homes right here and showing you brand new construction homes on 50-foot lots starting at $250,000, right next to the tollway, next to all of the amazing shopping that Magnolia has to offer. So if you're looking for those deals, you're looking for new construction at a low price point in a great location, let's dive in. So I'm not gonna tease you today. I'm gonna tell you exactly where we're at. We're in Mill Creek, and Mill Creek is a neighborhood that's developed by D.R. Horton, and we're in one of their two 50-foot model homes. This one's gonna come in just under 1,900 square feet, and it is a 4-bedroom, 1-story. We're gonna start up right here at the front of the house. So if you go right behind you is going to be the front door, and right when you walk in, they've got this one set up as a study, but I will tell you, this is a 4-bedroom home. This isn't a study, this is another bedroom, and you can see that because you've got a closet right over here in the corner. Now, if you don't need all 4 bedrooms, then yes, it's got a nice window. It's up at the front of the house. A lot of moms don't want their kids right at the front door, and I don't blame them. And so you could set it up over here. Hey, real quick, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Houston, Texas, subscribe to our channel and tap that bell for notifications. That way we can keep you up to date on everything going on right here in Houston, Texas. Now, my name's Ferris, and our team gets calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you that are looking to move to Houston. So if you're watching this video, you like this house, and you're ready to make that move, don't be shy. Just pick up the phone, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas. What I want to show you is that it being a 50-foot product, it's not one of those skinny little starter homes. It actually has plenty of space. As you can see, you've got a pretty well-appointed kitchen. You've got some quartz countertops. You've got modern color palettes, the luxury vinyl plank. And this home, as it sits, is gonna come in right around $285,000. Now, they have floor plans on the smaller side. We're talking really small, 1,200 square feet, and those are gonna be the ones that start at $249,000. And we're gonna show you one of their bigger 2-stories here in just a second. But you've got the kitchen over here. You've got the informal dining room, so there's not a separate dining room. But what I will say is this living room is actually pretty spacious. Now, they don't have a TV set up. I think that's a little odd, obviously. If this is your only living room, you're probably gonna have a TV set up in it, but this is a really good size sectional, plenty of space in here. You've got 9-foot ceilings, and you've got a really large covered back patio. Now, most of the backyards here in this neighborhood aren't gonna be this large. This is one of their model home lots. But one of the things about being out here in Magnolia is you are gonna get a little bit more space. That's what people come out to Magnolia for, especially for the money. You're gonna get that extra little bit of space. Now, come back in here. This is where they put a lot of the square footage. This is the primary suite, and for a 1,900 square foot house, this is actually a really, really large bedroom. So once again, if you wanted a TV over here, you could have it, but this is a king size bed, 2 nightstands, plenty of room for the king size bed between the windows. And then the bathroom really opens up too. I was really surprised when I walked in here. A lot of times these are these narrow galley style bathrooms, but there's plenty of room in here. You've got a really good size walk-in closet, but everything is just very open. It just feels very open. Now, the countertops in here, part of this budget-friendly price tag, this is why this is one of the more budget-friendly ones. You don't have granite or quartz countertops here in the bathroom. You still have 2 vanities, 2 sinks, but these are gonna be a Formica countertop. So they still have a good look to them, but they aren't a natural stone. You got your toilet over here, and then they decided not to do a tub. So you've got a pretty good sized walk-in shower. I don't know, this almost feels like a hotel drape to me. I don't know why they did that, but anyways. Now, once you're back in the living room, you're gonna have the option to go to this side of the home. This is gonna have your other 2 bedrooms. Now, over here, you've got your laundry. It's a good sized laundry, and what I will tell you, they're not always doing this, but right now, at the time that we're filming this, they are actually running out an incentive where they're including an appliance package. And if you don't already know, most new construction homes, they're always gonna come with a microwave and a stove and a dishwasher, but what they're not typically gonna come with is a fridge, a washer, and a dryer. And these can add up to be $5,000 to $10,000 depending on the appliances that you get. So they are willing to include these appliance packages. Give us a call. We've got really great relationships with them, and typically we can negotiate those into the deal. Now, over on this side, you've got a shared bathroom. This is gonna be the bathroom that you're gonna kind of use as your half bath for the living area, but then you're also gonna use it if you are staying in one of these 2 bedrooms. Now, typically 1 stories in the 1,800, 1,700, even 1,900 square foot range are gonna be a little bit tighter in 4-bedroom layouts, but these don't really feel that small. I feel like every single one of the bedrooms is a pretty good size, and you even have a full-size walk-in closet over here as well, which gives you plenty of space for all of your kids' stuff. And then same thing with this one, it opens up nicely. This looks to be a full-size bed, plenty of room for a nightstand. You got your dresser, window, getting in that natural light. Now, these homes, you're probably wondering, what do they come with? What do they not come with? Well, one thing that I really like about D.R. Horton is they include almost everything. So you're gonna get sprinklers in the front yard, you're gonna get sprinklers in the backyard, you're gonna get privacy fencing, 6 foot of privacy fencing, you're gonna get your garage door openers included, and they even might be able to throw in blinds if we negotiate well enough. And that's pretty much everything you're looking for in a home. Some of these other builders that are advertising prices starting at $250,000, there's a lot of nickel and diming that happens on the backside, and that's actually not the case here. Now, I told you we're in Magnolia, but more specifically, we were actually located right on 1488, which is the major road that all the shopping is gonna be located on here in the Magnolia area. And you are 3 minutes away from Highway 249, which is the major toll road that they recently opened up just a few years ago that has changed the landscape of Magnolia. With this toll road, you can go 80 miles an hour and shoot straight in and out of Houston, giving you direct access. You're about 15 minutes away from Tomball, so you're also gonna have access to all of the robust shopping that Tomball has to offer. And if you head on down 1488, your closest grocery store is literally 3 minutes from the front of this neighborhood. It is a brand new H-E-B shopping center, which if you don't know what H-E-B is, it's definitely the best Texas grocery store. And then all along it, you're seeing a lot of commercial development popping up left and right. You actually are zoned to Magnolia ISD, so if you're not familiar with the schools, look up their school ratings on niche.com or Great Schools, and you will see that they are well-rated schools. And this neighborhood is zoned to Magnolia High School. Magnolia has 2 high schools, Magnolia West and Magnolia High School, and Magnolia High School is actually just about 4 or 5 minutes from the front of this neighborhood. So the schools are convenient, the shopping's convenient, the access to freeways are convenient, and now you can see why this area here in Magnolia is just absolutely blowing up. But we still have one more home to check out. All right, now we are inside of D.R. Horton's second model home. This is still a 50-foot product, but it's a lot larger. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-story home sitting at 2,300 square feet. This is called their Naples floor plan, and we'll come back to all this stuff. I actually want to get you straight into the heart of the home. This is your living room, so when you come in the front door, you walk down the big hallway, and you're gonna be greeted with the living room, and it combines seamlessly over here with the kitchen. Now, you got a lot of the same finishes as next door. These are the same series of products. This is just a larger home. So I wanted to show you a 1-story and a 2-story option, because if you are a family and you need that extra bonus space, that secondary space upstairs, you're gonna get that here. So you have the same quartz countertops, same cabinetry, just a little bit different layout, different configuration. You've got your pantry tucked away over here, which is actually a really good sized pantry. I'm glad that they added the extra square footage over there. This one's gonna be a little different. They actually have a kitchenette over here as opposed to that kind of informal dining room that's part of the living room. So just a little bit different configurations. I see some people prefer the informal, and then some people prefer having their own little kitchenette. Now, once again, the yards aren't typically this big, but this is a really good size. But these homes are gonna come with covered patios, which is nice. It gets hot here in these Texas summers. You're definitely gonna want a place to hang out outside but still have a little bit of shade. Now, these homes come 3-side brick. So what you're gonna see right here is this is hardy board. This is concrete board. It lasts forever. It's as good as anything else. But these homes are gonna be bricked on 3 sides, and they're gonna be hardy board along the back. The reason I point that out is because a lot of starter homes these days at these lower price points actually aren't even gonna have brick. So it is still nice at this price point that you are getting brick on 3 sides. And then we see hardy plank even on $1 million plus homes. So it's nothing to be scared of. But if you're not educated on it, a lot of people from out of state have never seen that product before. It's a great product. Another feature that this home has that a lot don't, it actually has tankless water heaters. So you're gonna have that instant hot water. So if you have a bunch of guests over and everybody's taking showers, you're not gonna run out. And you also don't have to worry about a tank up in your attic if it ever has a leak, which is rare, but it does happen occasionally. So coming in here, you've got your master bedroom, pretty good size. I actually think the 1-story next door, I think that master bedroom was a little bit bigger, surprisingly, but this is still a really good size. You got a king bed over here. This one has the same kind of open bathroom as well. Once again, Formica countertops in here. I do have to say, I like these curtains a little bit better than the last house. But similar configuration, your toilet, you've got a little, I guess, not linen closet, but towel shelves. And then come on over here and you can see that this is actually a lot bigger master closet than what we saw over at the last one. Now, even though this is a 2-story, you're actually gonna get a second bedroom up here on the first floor at the front of the house. But first, I do wanna show you, they did a great use of space turning this laundry room and then this kind of under the stairs area into a lot of extra storage. A lot of these laundry rooms in these homes these days are tight, but because they integrated into that extra space under the stairs, you get a lot more bonus room in there. You're gonna have your downstairs bathroom here. This is a full 3rd bath because you're gonna have access to it if you are staying up here in this other front bedroom. And so there's not necessarily a half bath. You've just got a secondary full bath here on the 1st level. Now let's head on upstairs. Now, as I'm coming up the stairs, the first thing I'm thinking is these stairs are actually a lot wider than a lot of the staircases that we deal with, which, especially since you've got a 180-degree turn, if you wanna get furniture up here, it's gonna help to get a little bit more space. Now, I told you this one's right around 2,300 square feet, but I didn't tell you how much this one costs. So they've got homes identical to this floor plan for sale, move-in ready right now at $315,000. And they actually have some crazy incentives going on right now. Now, because these videos live on YouTube, depending on when you're watching this, the prices could change and the interest rate incentives can change and their overall incentives can change. But that being said, I've been pleasantly surprised to see consistent price reductions on these homes in terms of incentives. We've got interest rate buy downs. Right now they've got a 4.99% on FHA. Like I said, don't hold me to that. They could change that at any time. They've got appliance packages, as I mentioned. So there's always really good incentives going on, but the price of this one would be right there at $315,000. Now, up here, you've got that secondary living space. Obviously, they've got this one decked out for some kids. Looks like some really smart kids. I like what they got going on over here, maybe homeschool. But anyways, a really good secondary space. And one thing I like about 2 stories, I've said this in some of our other videos, this is personal preference. I like 2 stories that feel like they're 2 separate stories. Some people like the overflow balconies where you can kind of see downstairs. Personally, especially with kids, I like that there's a little bit of a noise barrier. As you can see, it's completely separated from the downstairs. You're not necessarily peering over down into the living room. Now, coming this way, you've got your 2 other bedrooms up here, so we'll check them both out. So decent size. What I like about this is that it's got a window, but it also has a huge walk-in closet, so check that out. And then your 4th bedroom is gonna be located down this other hallway over here. You're gonna share a bathroom upstairs. It's got 1 sink, not 2. Still, plenty of room for the kids to get ready. And then this one's gonna have a little bit more light coming in because it's got 2 windows over here. And look at this. Look at this. They got it set up for outer space. Oh, I've got a good question. Leave down in the comments below. I'm gonna open up a can of worms here, but did we land on the moon? Leave it in the comments below for you conspiracy theorists out there. I might be one of them. Did we actually land on the moon? You tell me. Now that's it for this model home, but I will say they've got 11 different floor plans out here. They're gonna start around 1,200 square feet and they're gonna go all the way up around 2,500 square feet. So if you're looking for those bigger 2 stories like this one, they're gonna have a couple different configurations, different options, some that are even larger than this. And if you're looking for a smaller 1 story, really looking for that more budget-friendly option, they're gonna have other 1-story layouts as well. So not only do they have a lot of great floor plans here in this neighborhood, they've got a lot of housing opportunities. The neighborhood's been around for about 4 years and they're only about halfway through development. I heard that there's gonna be around 1,300 homes when this neighborhood is done. And one other thing we haven't shown you yet that they have right here inside of this neighborhood is some really good amenities. Now, up at the amenity center, you are gonna have a couple really cool amenities that are already completed. See, a lot of these new construction communities don't have the amenities in yet, but you are gonna have them completed already here in Mill Creek. So we're up here, they've got a cool little party pavilion with plenty of picnic tables to come hang out. They've got plenty of shade cover too for those hot summer days. And then you're gonna have your community pool behind me here. Plenty of room for the kids to swim, but it's also a lap pool, so it could double as an opportunity for exercise. And we're not done. They actually have a splash pad as well. So maybe you don't want to get in the pool, but the kids want to cool off. Well, they're going to be able to run around and play over here in the splash pad. The kids absolutely love it. And then they've got a full-size playground over here too. And so year-round, even when it's cold outside, they're still going to have something for the kids to come up here and do. Now, They've got a pet-friendly option that's actually under construction right now. They are building a dog park. And then they've got some nice sidewalks going throughout the community as well. They give you an opportunity to get your exercise in, go on walks without having to walk in the street. Now, you're gonna get access to all of these amenities through your homeowners association, and your annual homeowners association dues are gonna be $750. And then really the last big question for any neighborhood is, what is the tax rate going to be? Everyone's wondering, what's the tax rate in the neighborhoods? Well, in this one, it's 3.1%. And I say this in all of our videos, but typically in newer construction communities, that tax rate will come down a little bit over time. But taxes are important because even if you pay off your mortgage, you're always going to pay taxes unless you're a 100% disabled veteran here in the state of Texas and you pay no taxes. If you like what you see here in this neighborhood, but you want to know more about Magnolia, we actually have a full vlog on Magnolia. It'll tell you everything that you need to know about the area and the growth going on out here. And as always, if you're interested in any of these homes or moving to Houston, don't be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Magnolia, Texas.